Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Brawlmachinin. This is season 4, episode 5. This is the second half of the season, so we, like you can see it there on the screen, we change caster. We keep the list, but we change caster. We are going to play Crosse2 for the
Oh,
second half. Crosse1 not because it's a junior model, but whatever.
yeah. Thanks for
We're
telling me
here with
before the stream.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized. No
Uh-huh.
problem. I look. Technical problems are part of the RAM, so we need to force them sometimes. And like you just heard, we are here with Ryan from Blight Bringers. Hey Ryan,
Hello, thanks for having me.
thank you for coming.
Yeah, no
Uh,
problem.
we already have another guest from Blight Bringers, but why don't you tell us about that podcast?
Sure. So me and Tyrone, who is Ronmore on the Discord, started Blight Bringers 2 years ago. Yeah, that sounds right. As an all Legion podcast, we were on Muse on Minis for a while, and then we got approached by Line of Sight, so we jumped over to them. We were for the longest time we're doing weekly episodes. Because of the pandemic, that kind of slowed down. Lack of being able to get games in person, and just general anxiety and whatnot kind of slowed us a bit. But we're still here. There's plans to keep making more episodes and doing more. So all Legion podcast, you can find us on Line of Sight. I was also part of the Brawlmachinin Team Championship on Team Saturday Blight Live with Avery and Nate, and we got second place. So, been playing a lot of Brawlmachinin. It's been a lot of fun.
Yep. I watched the London Sub team did stream the finals, and I watched them. They were very good games. We also played a tournament. I think we placed like 15 out of 24, so right there in the middle. It was a very fun experience. We have a few problems with the team with one of the players that played the two first games, but then decided to drop out because personal reasons. So we have to get a replacement. But I found out something really cute about long riders, that if you can hoof them with 103 and run them, and you can jam the opponent's deployment pretty much. And when playing against Crosse2 in a gun line, he doesn't want like three cavalry models jamming all his army.
Yeah, aren't they like speed 9?
No, they're speed 7 base.
Oh, okay,
So you basically
run 21 inches. That's fine.
Yep. Yep. They're speed 9. If you, I do want to try that in 75 with Jarls, so they actually at speed 10 because of Storm of the North. You can give them +2 with Quicken and +1 from the Cold Stone.
Oh,
So that's 30 inches.
That's gross. Don't do that.
Yeah. It's 75. I mean, you have enough tools to deal with that at 75.
You're still like arm like 17, 8 boxes with tough apiece. Like that's still hard. It's still hard to chew through. 18? Oh god. Yeah, that's still hard to chew through.
Yeah, and reach 2, so they can engage like a lot of stuff. So even if you want to shoot them, they are probably going to have the in melee defense. So yep.
Yeah, and if you
anyway,
yeah, that's rough. Don't do that. Don't be mean to people like that.
Okay. We have gone a little bit off topic. So shall we talk about like the real list where we are playing today?
Sure. Do you want to go first?
Why not? Thank you. So like I said at the beginning, we are playing the infantry part, the non-battle group part of the list is the same we are playing the whole season. So you have a unit of Legion of Lost Souls with Alexia to buff them, and they are like my mainline unit. I have a unit of Resolutes as a second line unit that they can shoot on the approach, and they hit relatively hard in melee because since they have blessed weapons and they can ignore cloud, so they have a few tricks there. And they are reasonably tanky, being defense 13, armor 17, and set defense, so if you want to charge them, you are going to have a hard time hitting them. And then I also have a unit of mechanics. In this case, it's mostly to annoy the opponent, but also to be shield guard because Crosse has a little nice spell called Lifebound that says target friendly living model unit against shield guard, and when an affected model is destroyed by an enemy attack, the spell casts against the soul tokens, so I can get soul tokens from halfway across the table. And Crosse really likes souls because he has this weapon called Soul River that it says as long as I have 3 or more soul tokens, the rate of fire of the weapon goes up 4 and attack and damage rolls are automatically boosted. So it's like 4 fully boosted power 12 is like charges and even better, he can spend one soul to get +3 defense, so he goes to defense 18 armor 15. So yeah, the idea is to try to collect as many souls on him as quickly as possible. So that trick of shield guarding chip unit and them dying to shoots or wherever, because if they are contestant, you do have to kill them anyway to score. So I will try to give him 4 souls as quickly as possible and then start doing some work with him. The rest of his spells are rather good. I have done the Resolve, that's very good on the Resolutes. It gives them +3 armor and tough. It has Dark Fire, that's like a little nuke that allows him to get soul tokens regardless of proximity. If I really need souls, I can try to use that. But the other 2 main spells are Fire Group, that it gives +2 range to my battle group. That includes him, and Ghost Walk, which is also a good spell to have in tables that have a lot of buildings and stuff like that. And his feat, it gives Ghost Walk to everything, so it saves some focus there, and stealth, and also run and which if I destroy one of more enemy models with ranged attacks, I can make a full advance. So it's good to like even move backward and be safe, or move forward and contest or engage. And for the battle group, something I learned from my experience with Sarkova, I have 2 heavies. They are basically there to shoot all game long and then get in melee when needed. That's a defender from Cygnar, like range 16, power 15, +2 from fire group, so he's like range 18, so he can start shooting turn 1 if I go second. And power 15 is a high power, especially if I can boost. I can kill pretty much any solo I want, or put a lens on a jack or a beast. And the Decimator, the same idea. It's another power 15 gun, but this one is range 10 but rate of fire 2. So between the 2 I can put 3 boosted power 15s at range. That's enough to really perhaps not kill a heavy, but definitely kill a light and put some damage heavy. And they both have a power 17 weapon and melee that's decent, even if I have any way of boosting them. I mean, not boosting and increasing the power, I mean. But if I go in against something I have shot in the previous turns, it should be enough to finish off whatever I need. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea of the game, is have my jacks on the back shooting all game, have the infantry be the main combat units, and on the late game try to leverage Crosse and the jack. Oh, I forgot I also have a Thamrid Advocate that's mostly for flag scoring, but she has a little bit of futility with her 3 spots. So yeah, that's basically the plan.
Sounds good. I am playing Absylonia1 in Children of the Dragon. She's got Proteus and Zuriel as her battle group. Proteus is her bonded beast, so he gets Grievous on top of snacking. and is just really, really hard to deal with her. Zuriel is one of the better character beasts in the game at this point, I would argue. Very fast, very killy, lots of sprays. So, two heavies, they'll do a decent amount of work. We've got a Shepherd for Fury Management and Score Flaying. Spell Martyr for flag scoring and lets her be an Arc Node for a turn, which can be really good with one of her spells, which I'll get into when I get through the end of the list. We got a Virtue Champ also for flag scoring, but just a very killy combat solo. The Scather helps against some single wound infantry, like Legion of Lost Souls or any of the other stuff that just doesn't want to walk in and die. We've got Hex Hunters with Baal, who throw out Shadowbind. They're a stealth unit, they're a skirmishing unit, and they've also got Battle Wizard, so they can potentially charge in with POW 10s, and then drop POW 13 magic attacks after that. And Baal can drop 2 sprays, as long as he has 2 things to kill. And then we've got a Spawning Vessel to collect corpses and give me more beasts to do things. Getting out a Mechano Shredder or just a normal Shredder can be really, really good, especially in this format. And it only takes 3 corpses to do it.
Yep.
So
it's nice to see the bot make a comeback because it was a stable in Mark II, but when Mark III dropped, the spawning vessel was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, when it couldn't score zones, it was kind of sad, and then all of the lessers in Mark III got changed a bit, so they weren't as good. But you can make a Mechano Shredder out of the pot, and Mechano Shredders are really good. And they just recently changed it so the pot can score zones again. So,
yep.
Those 2 things alone, I think, are enough to. You'll start seeing it again. Maybe not as much as Mark II, but I think you'll start seeing it.
Also, it was the Mark II meme that said that Legion was an equal opportunity army where everyone was worth 1/3 of a shredder.
Exactly. Everyone has value. You're a third of a Mechano Shredder.
Yeah. And if I recall correctly, there was a list that the main idea on turn 1 was to kill the unit of the bot except one, to have 6 corpses, and start making shredders to turn 1, which was hilarious. Like taking a unit just to die so you can take more beasts, because it was cheaper to have a unit and kill it than to actually pay the points for the beast.
Like 2 shredders is 8 points. A max pot is, I think, 7. So
yeah,
if you just put the pot in and murder all of your own people, you get 2 shredders for cheaper and still have a point left over ish.
Yeah.
So.
And a contesting model.
Yep. And then Absylonia's spell list is she's got Resourceful, so all of her upkeep spells on her battle group are free, which is really good because she's only Fury 6. Her spontaneous mutations will give her Ashen Veil, which is going to be, I think, useful in here. Concealment against those guns is going to be really important to make them have to boost a hit or maybe miss a couple shots, as well as -2 to hit for like the Resolutes if they want to go in on any of my Soulless Beasts. Seems also very strong. She also gives out Flight and +1 speed, which is really good for Proteus. Gets him to thread a little bit farther and ignore some of those buildings. And then Warp Strength for +2 strength makes it easier just to kill stuff. She's got Grievous in melee. I don't know that it'll come up, but never a bad thing to have. Then her spell list is Blight Burst, which is an AoE 4, and basically says while you're in this AoE, you can't channel or spend focus or fury. Combine that with like the Hex Hunter's Shadowbind, saying, okay, you are engaged by a Hex Hunter, you can't shake Shadowbind, and you can't spend focus. Means you're going to get like your initials and you can't boost, which makes it really hard to get work done or, try to move to do anything. Playing God gives her a free transfer to the thing that's on it and lets them benefit from her mutations. So, like Proteus can get speed and flight and strength and Ashen Veil, which will make him a real threat. Then she's also got Refuge to have something like Zuriel bounce around and stay safe, or she can throw it on herself to get spells up there and still be safe. And Wild Aggression, so the run charge power attack for free, and also get auto boosted on attack rolls. Um, she's got a lot of different, things, a lot of different fixing for either hit damage, what have you. And then her feat is just full heal her and her entire battle group, and they get rapid healing for a turn. So, again, against the guns that Loth is bringing, where it's like POW 15s, POW 16s that could chip in, I can take a turn of shooting or two, and then just say, all right, everything's healed, and now you have to deal with it in melee.
It forces me to go for the kill instead of for the incremental damage.
Yep. It forces you to try and force one thing down, or just not be able to chip damage in.
Yep.
So yeah.
Or do like a lot of damage and force you to use the feat early.
Yep.
So then I have another turn of shooting if I can do that.
Yes. Yep, lots of options, but she's very strong. I've played her a lot at 75, and I played her. She was one of my lists for the BTC. It was a little different than this, but I played her, I think, 4 rounds, and she was just very, very strong. I really liked it.
Ben, we are reading your messages on the phone. Don't know what you're doing there. What happened?
Yeah. Notifications. Okay. I just enabled not disturb, so I can just don't worry about that.
Okay.
I thought you were just trying to share your messages with the world. Like, check out all the cool stuff I'm doing.
Oh yeah, sure. It's super interesting. My life. Yeah, of course.
I mean, we already know you're way more famous than I do. You need to flex it on stream.
Nah.
Okay, so shall we go into the game then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. So here's the table. We changed the background because we have the what's in the name, the city background that doesn't. It's not ideal for streaming because it. Did you see when you try to have a camera and a screen that you see the lines going down? Mm-hmm. But something like that happens with the city background for some reason on Twitch. So that's why we changed to this grassy field.
Weird.
Yeah. Good thing that I tried that once before the stream and was able to change it. So we have, for this map, we have 2 clouds there in the center line. The top is just a regular cloud, and the one on the bottom it's on fire. We have a wall that gives concealment on the middle of the table. They have 3 buildings, one here just right next to the flag, and there are 2 like surrounding the flag on the right. And we have a cover providing a wall here on the bottom left. So shall we roll to see who goes first?
Sure. I got a 1.
Yeah, 2. Wow. Can't believe it. So I think I want to go first. Second, and leverage my long range on the gun. Because this. Good question. No, I think I want to go first.
Okay. If you're gonna go first, then I am going to take the bottom.
Okay. So yes, because I'm thinking I want to run as far as possible on turn 1 and try to take as much stable possible and have like a good positioning for my guns so they can shoot from turn 2 onwards all turns if they are high up.
Yep.
So
I'm thinking at the bottom, this wall is going to be important. It means I can get cover, which is going to make it harder to do things. I've got the cloud in the middle, I've got the building on the right, which gives me some places to hide, and also this building on the left that blocks the flag means it's going to be way easier to score that side than trying to get through it. So yeah, I like that better.
Okay. What color of bases are you going to use?
I'll use purple.
Which leaves me with either green or orange. I'm going to go with green. So let's deploy. So green. That's it. And then I said I was going to go first. So I'm going to start the blame. I'm going to have your 10 seconds of the clock. I don't know why you lost them. There.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And I'm going to start deployment. So Cross doesn't ignore clouds, so I'm going to deploy him center, but a little bit off to the right. So he's in a good position to shoot all game. The Resolutes can go into the cloud and behind it because they have the gas mask. So I can ignore that cloud. I mean, not that it's going to matter much on turn 1, but because I'm probably going to run there. I'm going to let me check the range of my shield guard spell. It's 6 inches, so I'm going to have the mechanics here just 6 inches away from Cross. This guy on the back and Cross looking like that, so he can throw the spell, cast the spell, not throw the spell on turn 1. So these guys are going to be my shield guards and flag annoying team. Then we have the Legion of Souls here. So that's the main unit. And you have space for another guy here? No. So they're going to be on the second line. The funny things about this team is that the mechanics get vengeance, so if you kill them, I get like an extra 3 inch movement to annoy stuff.
Sure. Makes sense.
Yeah. Alexia is going to go here to support the Legion of Souls later. The Samurai is going to try to go for that flag. Sorry, the third warrior is not on the game yet, but Forte will add it. So that's once a turn, whenever you kill one of my models, I can place a third warrior, if it is within 10 of Alexia.
So what I'm hearing, you need to not kill any of your models, and she can't make stuff. This is a good plan.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go for it, I won't have any problem. And you will also be denying me the souls for Crosse2.
Oh, see? Big brain plays. I just have to not kill anything, and I shut everything down. This is a good plan.
Yeah, and I'm going to have the checks there. The Decimator more in the middle because he's better range, and the Defender can play the diagonals a little bit better. And yeah, that's the idea. I'm going to try to run the Legion of Souls like here, turn 1, have the checks on the second line, and the Resolutes also here. While on the Advocate to the flag, and Alexia can eventually go to the other flag on the left. And I have the Govers there to be annoying.
Makes sense.
Your deployment.
Okay, I'm thinking I want to skew to the left a bit. I don't have as many units, and that right flag is going to be hard to get to. So I'm thinking what I want to do is Absylonia wants to go around here. She's going to sit behind that wall for a while and just be hard to assassinate. Her best friend Proteus is going to come with her. And then I think we're going to put Zuriel over.
Just be mindful of the kill box.
Yep.
Regarding the wall. I mean, you have plenty of space, but yeah. Just in case.
Yep, it's moving up far enough to not just die, but also staying safe. So we're going to do that. I think you're going to go over here because your best target for the Scather is going to be those Legion of Lost Souls. So we want to try and take advantage of that. We're gonna put the we're gonna put the pot over here. The fire doesn't bother me so much with you. It's armor 18. It can take it a little bit if it has to. But being
You
able,
don't have anything that's immune to fire.
I don't. That lets me stay in range to get a lesser out to help Abby, while also hopefully being able to
But you can have the spawn vessel unit in the cloud so that they automatically to fire and give you the corpses.
I mean, I can. That's certainly an option. I think I want to not kill them right away. Getting a mechanic shredder out very early would be nice, but their corpse collection range goes down, and depending on where like Legion of Lost Souls or Resolutes end up turn 1, I might be able to collect a couple of their corpses instead, which means then I can hold on to my pot ladies to kill them off turn 2 or turn 3 if I have to, so I can keep spawning stuff. Spell Martyr is going to go over here. So we're going to see if we can get out Blight Burst in a good spot. Shepherd's going to go over there to get the flag. And then the Hex Hunter's AD. So...
You can go right ahead because I don't have any idea or nothing like that.
We'll put them up here.
I like how the Summer Advocate just has one icon that's the base size and nothing else. Not even weapons. Like
no weapons for her. She doesn't get them.
That line and 30 for the base. That's all.
Yeah, they'll go up here with Apparition and Speed 6. They can get up pretty far and do some threatening stuff. So
yeah,
I like that.
But they are half an inch of melee or 2? Or
they are
1?
half inch melee.
So they threaten 11 and a half?
Yes. They also
melee and what?
6-inch range spell, so 12, 14 if they just want to throw POW 13s at things.
Yeah. Okay, I will have to take that into account. And there are spells, so I can shield guard them.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, since we're ready to start and we can't shake hands because we are in different parts of the world, the custom is to shake each other's caster. Oh, sorry. I'm going to post to the out of deployment, so then you can cancel input. Okay. So I hope you have fun.
Have a good game.
And good game. And let's begin. Like I said, my plan for the first turn is to run as far as possible. In the table, I don't think I can get to the wall in the middle to kind of prevent the the Hex Hunters to kill a lot of stuff. Because I only run 12 inches. No. So I'm still going to run as far as possible, but probably leave the two waves. So if you kill the first wave, I have the advantage move, and then I can start killing your stuff and reviving them. Because that's the thing that the Legion of Lost Souls do. I am going to run the mechanics as far as possible, and they're here to be sacrificed. After all, so I'm going to need to leave a space for them to run. And the rest, it's going to run fast as possible because that's the only shooting you have, right, on the Hex Hunters, your beast?
The Hex Hunters have spells, and Zuriel has a spray 8. That's the only ranged attacks I have.
So but that's much easier to avoid because he doesn't have assault, right?
Zuriel does not.
So
it does have dual attack.
So it's move 7, spray 8, right?
Yes.
So that's 13 inches. It's rather easy to stay 13 inches away from Zuriel on turn 1. Or at least it should be.
If I put Playing God on Zuriel, he's speed 7, and then he can trample and spray. So it's actually 18.
Okay, thanks for let me know that. Still, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to stay seen away from. Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin with powering up my war checks. I'm going to start by running the Resolute. Yes, I need to run them because I want to cast a spell on them. The spell is Dawn of Resolve, that's range 6, and they run 10 inches. So this guy going to run here. So he's in the range of the spell. And the other guys are going to run here, staying within the cloud, so have concealment from the Hex Hunters if they want to do something about them. Then I'm going to run the Legion of Lost Souls, like I said, 12 inches forward. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 lines of them. So we said it was 11.5 charge range and 15 on shooting, right?
11.5 charge, 14 for shooting.
For shooting. So yeah, right now you can just kill one. I'm okay with that. Yeah, these guys are going to run here as the second, third lines of combat. Then I'm going to activate Crosse. He's going to cast Dauntless Resolve on the Resolutes. Dauntless. That's to focus less on him. And Lifebound. Yes, Lifebound on the mechanics. That's another to focus on him. No, he doesn't have anything else custom, so he's just going to move. There. His speed 5 or 6? 6. So yeah. Just there. Then I'm going to run with these folks here. No. And see if I can go around the house so I have more venues to annoy you. Yes, because they're only command 6, so I can't spread out that much. But here should be a good spot. And I have one of the safe enough. Okay, then the Thamar Advocate is just going to run here behind the house, so then she can go to the flag, but be safe. This turn from everything. Actually, if you can't even shoot her, there's no point of staying behind the wall, so just straight to the flag. And then my war checks are also going to run 10 inches in case of the defender. This is like a very good position to be and for them shooting all your stuff. Actually, I think I deployed them correctly because yeah, it just shows 12 and moves 4, so okay. And then Alexia is just going to run. She's speed 6, right? Yes. So he's going to run here and be in a position to capture the flag next turn. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to remove the focus of the power up on my war checks because they run.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So tell us about your first turn.
All right. So what I'm thinking I want to do is we're going to move the shepherd up to get that flag next turn and hopefully stay alive. We're going to send Proteus up to threaten the defender and the decimator. Decimator threats 16 if he walks and shoots, and I think I can stay out of 16 while still threatening the defender to either make him back up or take a heavy to the face next turn, and that will help clear that zone out a little bit. The Hex Hunters, I think, are just going to go up and try and skirmish a bit. I don't think I'm going to commit them yet this turn because they have stealth, and I don't think you have anything that ignores that. The Legion of Lost Souls will only threaten 11 against them. The Resolutes are only going to threat 11 against them. So I can scoot them forward just a little bit and wait for your stuff to come in rather than commit them early. The Virtue Champ will get ready to either take on Alexia next turn or hopefully be in a position to grab the right-hand flag. And then Zuriel and the Pot are probably just going to go up the middle. To again either clear this middle zone and start making lessers, or just be annoying and give you a lot of different things to try and shoot at and deal with, and hopefully overextend.
That's correct. I don't have any ways of ignoring stealth.
Yeah. So I think that's the plan. So let's get started. So the Hex Hunters are going to Apparition. 2 inches on you. They'll Apparition to there. And then we're going to start with the easy stuff first because I like easy stuff first. So Absylonia is going to go. We are going to spend 2 to put Playing God onto Proteus. We are going to spend... Do we want to put Wild Aggression out? Yes. We're going to spend 3 to put Wild Aggression onto Zuriel. And then she is going to take 3 points of damage to put up all 3 of her mutations. So that is plus... that's +1 speed and flight, Ashen Veil, and then +2 strength. She gets all of them, and then Proteus gets all of them because he's got Playing God.
Yeah.
And then she is going to... see if I walk to here.
You don't have any way of healing besides spending 1 focus to heal, right?
Her feet heals her as well, but yeah, otherwise it's just spending her own fury.
Good point, actually. So you can be very liberal with Playing God on the first turns and then using the feet to heal her out. Nice.
So let's see, if we go to there, we're in defender range, but we're not in range of anything else. So if you want to try and pop 1 shot, that's fine. She'll go to there, just be out of kill box, and I think she's done. Proteus is going to go. He's going to rile for 1 and then run. Let's go like this. Stay just out of that decimator range. So he can't make me very sad. The shepherd is going to go. Shepherd is going to run. Need to be that close. Need to be like right there. And is good there. Zuriel is gonna go. Zuriel is gonna put up Elusive. which will give him dodge. And then he can trample to there. That's staying out of decimator range again. And hopefully...
It's going to be late on fire?
He's flying, so no.
Alright. So fly mounts ignore the clouds modifiers unless it's when it's up to rain and then you don't fly.
Right. So he'll go to, or he'll trample to there and then rile for one more to be at 3. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay, so we're good there. And he will threaten that zone. Let's see. Hex Hunters are going to go. Their job is going to be to stay out of 11. And that's it. That's all you're here to do. So this one's going to go to there. This one's going to go and walk. I'll just walk you over here. That gives you 1. Do I care about giving you 1? Yeah, kind of, actually. So that one will just...
You mean give me 1 soul for free?
Yeah, I don't need to give you any souls for free.
Or vengeance?
I don't need to give you that either. That sounds like a bad... That sounds like a bad plan.
Yeah, you get 1 go, I get vengeance, so I can sham you like right in your face.
Yeah, no, I don't... That sounds like a bad plan for me. I don't like any part of that.
Yeah.
They'll scoot to there.
I mean, like I said, having vengeance on the mechanics is actually hilarious.
Val will just back up a little bit in case there's something I'm missing, just so he doesn't die, because that would be bad.
Yeah.
Virtue Champ is going to put up his cloud and then walk up. Let's see. To there. So because he put his cloud down first, it doesn't actually corrode any of them.
Okay.
And then we are going to try and throw in a shot at the gobber that is right in front of him.
Number 2.
Yes. So, add widget, deviation. Let's see, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it deviates a max of 5 inches. Right?
Nothing. And but that's scalar, so it remains there in play.
Yep. Makes going over that wall a little more difficult.
Yep. That's corrosion or about 10 corrosion.
That is, you take a point if you go through it.
Okay.
And then his cloud is just a cloud.
Just a regular cloud, not a corrosion cloud.
And then the pot is going to go... Let's see. They'll just scoot this way. That's there, and then the Spell Martyr is just gonna run over here and stay out of the way for the moment. And that's my turn.
One part of my plan worked, that you stay very far back, which is nice. And kind of annoying, I can shoot. I mean, you said about if I want to shoot Absylonia. If you didn't have a transfer, I would absolutely shoot Absylonia.
Yep.
Because I can kill her in one shot. Hit.
So
But
she actually
you do have.
she has 2 transfers.
Yes, yeah. You have an automatic transfer.
Yep.
She's the OG automatic transfer now. That's kind of a. It's in vogue with the new zeros, with Malak Zero and Kruger Zero.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been doing it for a way back.
They all had to copy the best. That's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if you didn't have any transfers, I would absolutely shoot Absylonia because she's armor 15. I am power 15, so it's 3 dice. So if I get a 13 and 3 dice, she just
She
die.
just dies. Yep.
But I'm not going to do that. Also, I'm not going to shoot Proteus because I can just shoot with the defender. I definitely should have deployed the other way with my jacks. So I will have the decimator further up the table. But oh well, for next turn, for next time. So I think the plan for my turn is to just advance the advocate to the flag and try to use her spell. Let me check the name. She's Hexbolt, which is the same you have on the Hex Hunter, right?
Correct.
Into Produce, because you can shake that and that's going to make you a little bit worse. Right?
Special attacks and actions. Yeah, I mean he can't do power attacks, but it doesn't
Power
really.
attacks, yeah. So yeah, the important thing is that you can charge.
Yes, I can still charge.
But yeah, but no tramples and no funny business.
Yep, no throws.
Yeah. So if you want to deal with the Thamar, you have to charge her. That gives me a layer of protection, and then maybe I can even put a shot on Produce with the defender to see if you want to pop the it early. I very doubt that, but hey, if you are not careful, I can then shoot with all the stuff into Produce and kill him in one go.
It's true.
Yep. It's armor 18, right? And 20 melee for Produce.
Right. Yes.
So no, the Resolutes shouldn't be able to do much damage to him because just power 13s.
The Resolute power 15s against him because he's soulless.
Right. I'm going to use that rule for the first time ever. Thank you.
See, there you go.
So then, yes, I'm absolutely going to shoot Produce with my Resolutes if I can. I think just one can shoot, right? Because they're Spitfire and Range 10.
Yep.
Yes, so just the one, but hey, that might be enough.
Sure doesn't
and
hurt.
then the Legion is just going to run. Yeah, but it does hurt you.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah. And when I'm going to run with the Legions, trying to avoid the scatter, and the same with the Govers. And I think, yeah, I can engage your Hex Hunter with the Govers, which is going to be very nice for me. And have Alexia on the flag, also forcing you to commit something to either contest the flag or try to kill Alexia. While you're jammed by the Govers and the Legion of Lost Souls and that kind of stuff. And yeah, so let's try to put some damage into Proteus and have a good scoring position this turn. Because again, I think I can most of the Legions on the zone, so I can force you to deal with the ones outside. So you will give me a point, or anyway, you are still contesting with Surya, so that's not much problem. But have to have something of a presence on the zone.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's going to be my turn. So let's start by getting all the focus back into Cross, and I'm going to upkeep both spells. I'm going to power up my jacks, and I'm going to give one extra focus into the defender because I want to boost both. I want to ensure as much as possible that I get Produce with my gun.
Yep.
And then it's on to activations because I don't have any other effects. So I'm going to move the Advocate there into the flag. I'm going to Hexball Proteus.
Mm-hmm.
I am magic ability 7. So what's your defense?
Defense 14 with Ashen Veil.
Okay, and she doesn't ignore Ashen Veil, so I need a 7. That's going to miss. It's a critical miss, actually. Then I'm going to move the defender here.
Mhm.
So I get line of sight, and I am contesting the zone. I'm going to shoot Proteus. I'm going to boost. I
Sure.
need a knight. Yes, I need a knight. So that's going to hit.
Sure does.
And then I'm at power 15, so it's dice minus 3. So I'm going to boost again.
Mhm.
Sorry, I zero. I added focus instead of remove. So that's going to be 10 damage to the 2.
That is hard. All right.
Yeah. Then I'm going to move the Resolute. This guy's going to move here. This guy going to move here into the zone. And this guy is going to just move here. Boop, boop, boop. Number 2 is going to shoot Proteus.
Sure.
That's
Right.
going to miss. Even though, no, ignore cloud effects, but you have Asian Veil, it's not a cloud, so.
Nope.
And it's not a gas effect either, so I'm going to shoot. And then the leader model is going to shoot Suriel.
Sure. 15 on him.
That's, yeah, that's going to, even if I ignore the clouds and everything like that.
Okay. He's gonna dodge.
Okay. Dodge away or within, what to do?
He's going to dodge up to there.
Okay. That's fine by me. Then I'm going to activate the Legion of Lost Souls. They're going to run 12 inches and I'm going to jump much as they can. There. It's going to go around the. Going to say hello, Hex Hunters.
Oh, hi.
You're all engaged by me.
That one guy. He's a hero.
And this guy. Oh no, I can't run that far. Well, this is not going to engage anyone, but it's going to be there being annoying. And this guy is also going to engage here a little bit. No, I'm running too far forward. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
This guy is going to hang out back here because I get vengeance, so I'm not too worried about the wall. Then I'm going to run with the mechanics, and this guy, he's going to engage here, be extra annoying. Same here. Then this guy is going to run here. Then the mechanic leader is going to be here. Alexia's just going to run to the flag, capture it. That leaves me just Crosse. Gastoncito para los amigos. Fitting now has no purpose. Can I shoot anything this turn? It's just range 12. And I can't get anything to get a soul. Because I engage everything. Actually, do I even want to move him? Because like he's like super safe there. Just there to be clear that I'm not in the kill zone. And then next turn he moves 6, 18, 20, yeah. Should be fine there. And then the decimator just going to run here. Sorry, 8 inches. And have plenty of opportunity to shoot next turn, hopefully. Yeah, a little bit more here, in case you decide to back up with Proteus. And that should be, yeah, That's my turn. Very quick, not much damage, but now the ball is on your court and you have like several promises to. Oh, lemuchis.
Okay. So what I think I'm going to do this turn, and this might be pushing it a little bit, but we're going to try it, is we're going to kill the defender, we're going to kill the decimator, and all of these guys that you gave us in front of the hex hunters, we are going to try and clear out as much of that as we can, and hopefully leave this turn with feed is probably going to go up. The Resolutes will probably still be alive, and you'll probably have 2 or 3 Legion of Lost Souls. But I think the plan this turn is to just kill everything else. And then maybe score 2? 1 or 2. Might be able to get 2. That seems ambitious. I think 1 is probably likely.
I think. I mean, you can score the flag if you kill the advocate.
Mhm.
But I don't know if you can score the zone that easily. Maybe you can. You
So
just have to kill a defender.
what I think I'm going to do is Proteus is going to kill the defender. Absylonia is going to go and kill the advocate. If the defender is dead, the decimator is dead, and Proteus is body blocking the resolutes so they can't get to Absylonia, then I think I've got a very safe place to be.
Yeah. Just let me check something on the execrator weapons. Yes, the great sword is also an execrator weapon, so they would be POW 15 against Project.
They are. They are only POW 13 against Absylonia, though, and she'll be at def 17 in melee, so I feel okay about that.
Because, Absylonia is not soulless.
Right.
She used to have an abomination, and there's a very famous comic going around about the shepherd that rolls double sixes.
It wasn't just shepherd. Back in the day, I lost entire units because they got afraid of her and ran away. It was silly. But I think that's the plan.
Matsu.
Let's get started.
Yep.
So first things first, the cloud around him goes away, the Scather goes away. We apparition with the Hex Hunters, so place 2 inches.
I forgot about apparition. That's a place, not a movement.
Yep.
So you're still going to be engaged, but in a more favorable terms to you, I guess.
Yeah, it's less about I can't be engaged and more can I be engaged in the right place. So you're going to go to there. This guy's going to place... Can I get in his back arc so I don't have to worry about it? Think so? Maybe?
Yep. You absolutely can. I should run a little bit. Not that in your face, so just 2 inches away from you, so you'll be engaged anyway.
You're gonna go up to here, and then we put you in the way, so you're gonna go like there. Okay, that also gives me corpses for the pot, which means I can spawn out a Mechano Shredder this turn, hopefully. So that'll be super fun. Alright, so let's start with the... Oh, what do we actually want to start with here? Yeah, start with the...
Sorry. Before you start with anything, you have to
Fury.
do the Fury thing. Yep.
So elusive goes away to you. There we go. And then...
and upkeep the spells and all that kind of stuff.
Proteus loses 2, Zuriel loses 3, Abby goes back up to 6. She upkeeps the spells for free because they're on her battle group, so we don't have any for that. And then her mutations last until the start of her next turn, so they are still there.
Next activation, actually.
Yeah.
So yes, you can activate Proteus first, use all the mutations, and then activate Absylonia and not have to for damage again.
Correct. Okay.
That's a little nice trick.
So let's start with the easy stuff because it's easy. The Hex Hunters are going to go first. Let's see.
Okay.
This guy is engaging all of you, so we need to kill you first. Okay. Start with easy stuff. We're going to do Hex Hunter number... which one do we want to start with here? We're going to start with the leader. into the Gobber Grunt number 3.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
He is Mat 7.
Unit 7, that's going to hit.
Pow 10.
Kill automatically.
Okay.
You give me a soul on cross.
Yep. We get a corpse for the spawning vessel.
Yep.
We are going to battle wizard. So
I'm going to pause a little bit. Like, I feel psychologic right now. You kill a gober, I get a soul, you get a corpse. Like, we're recycling like nobody's business.
Yeah. Everyone's environmentally conscious here.
Yeah.
We are going to battle wizard. So we're going to throw a hex bolt at.
Sorry. Yeah.
We're going to throw a hex bolt at Legion of Lost Souls number 3.
Okay.
Up.
That's going to miss.
Cool. We'll go to number 1. Number 1 is going to try and swing at Gobber Grunt number 2 in the butt.
Okay.
Mat 7.
It's going to hit.
Pow 10.
It's going to kill. And again, you get the soul, and you get
we get the corpse. Then we are going to try and hex bolt Legion of Lost Souls number 3 again.
Okay.
That'll hit.
That's yep.
13.
That's going to kill.
Okay. He is too far away to get the corpse.
Yep.
We are going to do number 5 into Legion of Lost Souls number 1.
Okay. Yep.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 misses, I think. Yeah, they're def 12.
Yeah. Defense 12. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Leader went, number 1 went, number 5 went. Number 4 is not engaged, so he's going to try and throw a hex bolt at Legion of Lost Souls number 5, who is engaged.
He's very much engaged.
Yep, he's engaging me though, so we don't have the. You don't get the death buff. So magic's up. 13 hits.
Yep.
Pow 13.
It's going to kill.
And we get corpse number 3. Okay, number 3 is going to try and hex bolt Gobber Grunt number 1 over here.
Okay.
Magic 7.
That's going to hit.
Okay, Pow 13.
That's going to kill. Yeah.
Okay.
I get another soul.
Yep.
And sorry, I forgot to add the guy here.
Oh, sure.
Bum.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Belial is just going to try and throw a hex bolt at number 1. He's going to be like def 16, so I need a high number. He is a 7, that's a 15, so he misses.
Yep.
Okay. Hex Hunters are going to be done. The spawning vessel is going to go. It's going to scoot. Like so. Staying out of the cloud. And it is going to spawn a Mechano Shredder.
On the way. So more than spawning vessels is like a portable factory.
Yep. That will go on to Absylonia's battle group. And it can get spawned within... Get off there. Within 3 inches to... 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to pause to ask a rules question.
Sure.
When you spawn, even if it's like in the other side of the table, you have to assign him to any battle group, even if the model would be outside of the controller range of the Warcaster or lesser Warcaster, right?
Mm-hmm. You can spawn him. Yeah, you have to assign him to a battle group, and he can be out of control when he starts.
Okay, that's cool. So you just have to say, I'm in this battle group, and be done with that.
Yep.
Of course, you do want to start on the control on the command range, but
yeah,
that's not
ideally, you want him to be able to do stuff the turn he comes in because they do
Yeah.
get a combat action the turn they come in. So
They just have combat but not movement, or both?
both. They get to activate like normal when they come in.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Let's. So yeah, to teach people how to use the pod because it's a spawning vessel, aka the pod. It's the popular name.
super
Go
good.
ahead.
Okay. So he's going to spawn there as part of Abby's battle group.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pot is done. Let's see. Mechano Shredder is going to go. Mechano Shredder is going to walk up to here and put full steam on Zuriel.
Clickety clack.
Which costs me 1 fury. So he's good. Let's see. Absylonia is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to... Yeah. She's going to take 3, put up all 3 of her mutations again.
Okay.
She is going to feat. So she goes back up to full.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so one less thing to worry about for me.
Yep, Proteus will go back up to full health. Absylonia is going to spend 2 to put a refuge on herself.
Okay.
She is then going to walk 7 to there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we're going to do that. Yeah. No, that's fine. We're going to walk 7 to there. Okay, hold on. You go to there. Your job is going to be to go to there. Which means you need to be in a place where you can actually get him in range. So that is going to be right there. Okay, she's going to go to there. We are going to be in the danger zone a little bit here, but that's okay. We are going to spend 1 to put full steam onto Proteus.
Okay.
And then we are going to spend another 1 to put up Elusive. And Camp 2. Yeah, I think I'm safe there then. That's probably okay.
I 2 transfers left, right? 2 for your left, and then the free transfer.
Yep. So 3
Yeah,
transfers total.
Yeah, but sorry, the free transfer uses the transfer rules, so you can transfer to a full base, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So we're good there. Then we're gonna go to Proteus. Proteus is gonna go. 7, 8, 9, 10. He is gonna charge the wonderful defender. Like this.
Mm-hmm. And you get a free charge because of full stream, right?
Correct.
If you +2 and free charges against contract.
So yeah, we'll go like that.
And since you fly, you can ignore the advocate
Correct.
and the building. Even.
So Proteus is going to take his first attack. We're going to start with a claw into the defender. He is map 7.
Okay, you need 5s to hit.
Okay.
That's
First
going
one
to hit.
He is going to be POW 19.
So that's dice +1.
Okay. We'll do 9
That's
damage.
9
4.
to the 4. Okay.
We'll do our second claw on him, needing a 5.
Now it's
That'll
going to
hit.
hit.
+1. We'll do 7
That's 7.
to the 4.
You have broken my cortex and my right arm.
We will do the tentacle attack into the Resolute that is right next to him.
Yep.
Map 7. 13. So hits
yeah,
that.
that's going to hit. Yeah, because you didn't charge him, so I don't get defense bonus.
And then he's armor 20 with Dauntless Resolve, right?
You're soulless, so I'm 23, I think.
Really? Oof.
Yes. You can pass the clock to me while I look up the rules.
Sure.
Blessed Wars. This mode is plus firm against Infernal or Undead modes. No, Infernal or Undead, so not so. So just armor 20. Yeah.
20. Okay. Tentacles are going to be POW 16, so off 4.
Yep. That's
do
going
4
to do
damage.
4 damage.
We are going to buy a claw into the defender. That'll hit.
Going to hit. Yeah.
Dice plus 1. We'll do
That's
6.
6 damage.
3.
3.
We will buy a claw into him. That'll miss.
Going to miss.
Buy another claw. That'll hit.
Going to hit. Yep.
1. We'll do 6 more. 5. And I think he is done then. Yeah. We need to leave that transfer open. So he's going to be done on 3. The defender has Grievous on him, as does that Resolute.
Okay. I don't have anything to repair them actually, but good to know. And you have broken my right arm, which is the hammer hand, so I'm not going to be doing much damage. Anyway.
Zuriel is going to go then. Yeah, you need to go over here, which means you're going to take a free strike, probably more than 1. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yes, actually that's 3 free strikes.
Sure. He'll go to there, charging the Decimator.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Why
Yeah,
3 free strikes?
From the 2 legions right next to him, or no?
Yeah, but you're not leaving there. He's not leaving your melee range, so how is that the
then
free strike?
true. Yeah. So just from number 2.
Sure.
So that's going to hit, and that's about 12 posted.
Armor 19.
No damage.
Okay. So then we go back to me. He is map 8. Decimator is defense 10. So I need 9 ones. We're gonna combo strike.
Okay.
So, that'll hit.
Absolutely.
He is a 16. It's gonna be POW 21 then on the combo strike.
So plus 1.
And that will be 11 damage. We are going, because he has precision strike, we're going to say 11. We're going to say 11 damage to the 5.
So you break my right arm, which is the melee arm too.
And then we're going to, he charged for free because of full steam. Oh, and he's wild aggression, so he's boosted anyway. Cool. We are going to buy an attack.
Yep.
So
That's
that'll hit.
going to hit.
Dice off 4. We'll do 2 damage to the 4. We are going to buy an attack. That'll hit. Off 4, we are going to boost. Oof, alright. That does 9 more damage to the 4.
Okay. So I don't have a cortex now.
We are going to buy an attack. And we are going to hit the Legion of Lost Soul leader that is next to him.
You can't. So the leader.
We'll hit number 4 then.
Number 4, yes, you can.
So that'll hit.
Yeah, that's going to kill.
POW 16.
Yeah.
We killed a guy, so we get a free spray now. So we will spray. Because
Cross.
Do we go after Cross, or do we try and go like this? I like doing that, because that'll get me 3 of them.
And you can try to kill the defender with the spray.
Yes.
He's Fury 4, right? So you don't get any boost
anymore.
Yeah.
But we'll do that. So it's only Rat 5, the Resolute that is closest to me, the leader.
Okay.
11 misses.
Yep.
The next one will miss.
Miss.
The defender, we will hit.
Because yes, I don't get the melee defense bust. Right. Okay.
And then it's only a POW 12, so dice off 6. Does
No,
nothing. But the defender is going to be on fire then.
Okay.
Zuriel is going to be done there. Let's see. The Spell Martyr is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go... We're going to run over here. And then we have the Virtue Champion, who is going to go... Let's see, where do you want to go? We'll just walk over to here. And we will smack that Lost Souls that is sitting there. He's Mat 8.
Okay.
That'll hit. Power 14.
That's going to get... Yeah.
I'll get rid of him, and that will give me a corpse for the pot. And then the Shepherd over here is going to go, and we'll run to engage your Advocate.
Okay. I can still magic you, right?
You can still magic me.
Okay. I think I butchered English there a little bit, but you get the idea.
Yeah, right there. And then that's me.
Going to stare at each other across the flag.
Yep.
Very intensely. Okay. Good thing is you didn't score. I didn't score either. Bad thing is my jacks are done for, basically. Which means that killing your beast is going to be next to impossible. On the other hand, if I don't think I can kill Proteus anyway. But if I do, and I kill the Shepherd, I score 2 points on the zone. And if I can kill a little bit of the Hex Hunters, maybe I can go 3-0 and put a lot of scenario pressure on you. Maybe.
Maybe.
But I don't because the bad news is that my Vengeance move is not going to do anything because you're just 5 inches away with number 4 from the Legion number 2, so I can't do the trick of Vengeance, spawning a Legion, and then that Legion gets some Vengeance and just clear the unit of Hex Hunters.
Yep. I remembered that one. I had that happen to me before, so...
Yeah. At least I can just move here with Legion of Blood Soul. And here with this one, and then try to just kill 2 of them. Actually, I have to kill number 1 and number 3, and I can score the flag, right?
Let's see. That is correct.
Okay, so I can try to do that. We need to move like here to have a line of sight, and to number 1, and then charge. Yep, so yes, with the Legion, I'm going to try to kill 2 Hex Hunter and spawn 2 more Legionnaires, and do the same with the... and see if the Tar Warrior can also kill a few Hex Hunters. Score the flag. And I think everything else is going to go Proteus. I can't shoot with the Decimator, so I'm just going to stay there and try to jam you. Crosse did get his 3rd soul, so now my gun is fully boosted.
Yep.
Which is nice. Although if I want to kill Proteus, I need to shoot him with Crosse, so I won't get any additional souls because, like we said, Proteus is soulless. So even if I kill you with Crosse, I don't get. And you have what's the playing god, so you have defense 14, right?
Yes, he is 12 base. He's got concealment, and then if he's still engaged with something, if you try.
Yeah, he's going to be engaged because
he'll be defense 18 against shooting.
So, and I don't ignore clouds, so I have to move. So I won't get the. I can forfeit my movement to get the So I don't think I can kill him. So I rather use Cross to shoot something else, like more Hex Hunters and get more souls, and get to be defense, and use a soul to be defense 18.
The Hex Hunters have stealth, so if
All right, and I don't know stealth. So let's see. But the Virtue doesn't have stealth, right?
He does not. You can shoot him.
Yeah, I actually can. So yeah, let's try to kill the Virtue. Yes, I mean I don't have any way to avoid an assassination by Surreal, because I can't move anywhere.
It's worth noting that Abby can only pull in 4 Fury next turn, and I've got 7 out there. So there's a chance that Zuriel or Proteus is gonna Frenzy and be useless too.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet that you are going to let because it doesn't matter where I move Cross, he's going to be in range for Surreal to try an assassination.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think
so. You're going to try to, if Proteus is left alive, you can just try to frenzy him, and he's going, whatever he does is going to be useful, because he's going to kill either a Resolute or the Defender. So whatever happens is going to be useful to you.
Yep.
So yeah, and I don't have anything to try to kill Surreal, because it's actually harder for me to kill Surreal than Proteus, I believe.
Zuriel is a 13-19, so...
Yeah. And he's not soulless, so I don't get my bonus.
Everybody also has excessive healing this turn, which is going to make it hard to try and get through them.
And damaging you is not going... As long as you're left in 1 health, it doesn't matter regarding Surreal.
Right.
Because you just can heal him, and that's it. So I'm not going to bother to try to damage. I'm going to try to kill Proteus. That's more useful for me, because I mean I can get in a scenario present and try to make it so defense 18 is enough to protect Cross.
It might be. Proteus is mat 7, Zuriel is mat 8, but with Wild Aggression they can get auto boosted. So I can just keep buying attacks and hoping for 10s. I don't know that would be enough.
Yeah, and I don't need to use any focus this turn, so I can just keep all my focus on me.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Actually, no, I'm going to upkeep. Yeah, life one can go away because I already have my souls, and I don't need focus to boost. Yeah, I can be left in 5 focus, so that should be enough. So let's begin the turn. I don't get any focus from power up because I don't have any cortexes, but I do get from Cross. I'm going to use 1 to upkeep Dauntless Resolve. I'm going to use the Vengeance move first on this Legionnaire, and then on this one. Here I should have a line of sight into Hex Hunter number 1, right?
Yep.
Into the back. Okay, cool. That's my vengeance move, and actually, you know what? I have a vengeance move with the mechanic, so I can try to go and repair the scimitar cortex or the arm. ¿Aparecieron muchos fantasmas? Sí. Woo! That's my daughter saying hi.
Hello.
¿Se escaparon los fantasmas? ¿Sí? ¿Le querés decir hola al nene? ¿Y los fantasmas? ¿Se fueron a su casa favorita? Sí, bueno. She's watching the 90s Sabrina show, and some ghosts appear, and she went to tell me that there's a real ghost there. So yeah,
that seems important.
Yep. Yeah. Sí, el gatito tiene anteojos. And the Salem wearing glasses, apparently, also. So, okay, let's resume the game. Let me check the repair because I never used the mechanics to repair. So I need to be base to base, and I'm speed 6, so yeah, I should be able to. And he repairs D6. Wow. Because the chief is better at repairing than the gobbers. So yeah, let's go and try to repair the decimator a bit. And that's going to be my vengeance moves. Let's start with the activations, like I said. The chief is
Yes. Got a fire check on the defender.
I have a fire check on the defender. Going to stay on, and that's going to be no damage.
Cool.
Okay, and the crew chief is going to repair 3 damage. So get all my systems back.
Yep.
Yay! And life bound, like I said, is no longer there. So the decimator is going to try to hit Suriel. That's 14. That's going to hit, right?
Yep.
And your armor?
Armor 19 in melee.
So that's -2. That's 5 damage to the 4.
Sure.
It's a free attack, so why not?
He heals back D3, so 2.
Oh, okay, not even that. Then I'm going to activate the Legion of Lost Souls. Number 2 is going to charge number 1. This is a valid charge, right?
Yep, you're good there.
Okay, so I avoid the free strike from number 4. And the leader model is going to charge number 3, like so. Boop. Sorry, I actually have to be like that. Yeah. So let's start with the leader model. That's going to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be about 12 boosted. That's going to get automatically, right?
Just kills him.
Okay. And then number 2, that's going to hit and also going to die. Yep. So that's going to give me the flag, right?
And
I'm going to add 2 more legionnaires.
Okay. We'll say number 5 is the leader now.
Okay. And let me check the rule on how I have to put them.
So you're saying the flag where Alexia is, and what about model number 1, Hex model number 1?
Yeah, I have the Thor warriors also.
Well, you were asking if you had the flag, and right now, no.
Oh, I didn't.
That's why it's confusing.
Yep, you're right.
Yep.
I'm just clarifying here.
So, yes, and these guys are spawned within 3, and they don't get an activation. No. And actually, you don't get the corpse token from the Hex Hunters into the pot.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, so.
No, Lifebound stops me from getting corpses.
Yeah, sorry. So this guy is going to go here. And this guy is going to go here. Boop. And this is actually the leader model. This is going to be now number 1. Okay. Then the Thor warrior is going to charge number 1. Like so.
Yep.
It's going to hit. It's going to kill.
It's defense 14. Does a 7 hit? He's only mat 6.
He's on mat 6? Crap. I thought he was mat 7. Okay. So I'm not going to even get the flag. Unless... okay, I'm going to activate Alexia. She's going to throw a Hellfire.
Okay.
Into number 1.
So before she does, she has to move up to the other side of the flag.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I can't. I don't have the room, so no hex. It's going to miss automatically.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't even get the flag. So then the Resolutes are going to charge Produce.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm going to charge like so. So I get into the sound too. So let's do the things correctly. So yeah, there. And this guy here. And the other guy's not even going to move because I don't think I can get a 3 move.
Probably not.
So let's start with number 2 that didn't charge. So that's a hit. That's about 15. So that's modified, right?
Dice -5.
No damage. Then number 1. That's going to hit on the back. Not in the back, so nope. And then the leader model is going to hit.
Yep.
And that's
4
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
2d3.
And then he heals back 1, so 3 to the 3.
Okay. And then the defender is going to do the attack because he can. That's going to miss. And then the Thermal Advocate is going to shoot a Hexbolt into the Shepherd.
Sure. He is defense 13, I think.
That's going to hit because I am magic 7.
Yep. Armor 11, so he just dies.
Yeah. Boop. And then, like I said before, Cross, he shoots 12 and moves 6. So no, I can't even shoot anything. And let me check the wording on his gun. And I have to remove 3 souls. So no, I'm not going. I'm just going to remove 1 soul.
Okay.
So I am defense 18. And then I'm going to shoot Surreal because it's free.
Sure.
I get an additional die and drop 1.
Okay.
So that's 7. That's going to miss.
Yep.
And the second shot, that's going to hit an 11.
Yep.
And it's about 12.
Armor 17.
So dice -5. So that's 6. That's 1 damage.
Does 1. He heals back 1.
1. So 0 damage.
Yep.
And yes, now it's all about surviving the assassination from Surreal.
Yep. So.
And
bottom.
we don't score.
Yep.
Again.
No score. Yeah, no score.
Unless you're within 4 inches of the flag with Proteus.
Yep.
Actually, no. Fitting now has no purpose because it gives me stealth. That's going to be relevant. And Ghost Walk would be also going to be relevant, so no need to fit. Yeah, so it all comes down to whether you roll hot enough with Surreal, kill Cross.
So I don't honestly think I'm gonna go for the assassination.
Okay.
With the Decimator having his systems back in, if he happens to roll hot enough to take out like Spirit or Body.
But your defense 14. Yes.
13.
Okay. Yes.
So it's he'd be a 9. You need a 4, and then he's POW 17. So off 2. It's not super likely, but it's possible, and that means.
Wait. Let's do the math, because I'm dice -2 for damage.
Yep.
So, and in order to take a whole system out of you, well, if I take the body, that's enough for you to stop the assassination, right?
If you take Body, he's 1 dice POW 16, so like he could still get there, but it's only 1 dice
Not
POW
really.
1.
Yeah, +1, and I have the 5 focus, so
yeah.
there's actually no damage.
Yeah, so that's bad. And if you happen to roll 9 and get the Spirit, or roll 10 and get Mind, it's bad.
Yes, however, that would mean I'm rolling an 11 for damage.
Yep.
On the right column.
Yeah, it's like I said, I don't think it's super likely, but there's a chance that things are going to frenzy this turn too, and I think I'm probably better off just going for the attrition play.
I'm killing the Decimator completely. Yeah.
I think if I can remove the Decimator and the Defender and then clean up all of these Legion of Lost Souls at the bottom, which I think I have the attacks to do.
The problem is that if Proteus Francis, you don't have any good ways of killing the defender.
Yep. So
likewise with Surreal, if you go for the safe kill of the defender and Surreal Francis, you don't kill the Decimator either.
Right. So it's going to be hard here no matter what, but I think I can. I think by the end of this turn, you should have, if something frenzies, you'll probably have one of the heavies left.
Yeah.
And I'll still have both of mine, and I think all you'll have left though is Cross and a heavy. I think I can clear out the rest of it.
Unless you want to go for the super risky play and leave both beasts in one fury and try for neither of them to frenzy.
I never like that plan.
Okay, I don't know what your threshold is, but hey.
Zuriel is threshold 10, Proteus is a 9, so it's not average dice, but if they both frenzy, then I'm basically dead.
Yes, you. And I don't know if basically dead, but in a bad spot for sure.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I think the plan is just going to be clear out the Legion of Lost Souls, clear out Alexia, and then try and keep Proteus from frenzying and get this entire left side. If all you have left is a Defender and Cross, I think I'm in a real good spot. So, let's do that. So we start the turn. Hex Hunters are going to Apparition. Apparition over here. Let's see, you're going to go... Can I get you over here? Maybe? That's probably too far.
That's 20s.
That's good. Alright, I like that.
Yeah.
You'll go over here. Let's see. You'll go over here.
Listen. This time you don't have as many back asks as the last time.
Yeah. And I gotta watch the clock too.
Yeah.
Okay. They're all
That's
gonna go.
why I thought you were going for assassination, because with 6 minutes you have more than enough to go for it.
2. We're gonna take full steam goes off of you. Full steam goes off of you. We're gonna take 3 Fury.
Sorry. I'm going to pause. Remember, the Mechanic Shell also has a Fury on him.
Yep. He doesn't frenzy though. Construct.
So you're just you're not going even to worry to leave to remove the Fury. Okay. Good point. I really forgot he was a construct beast. Continue.
So we're gonna take 3 off of Proteus, 1 off of Zuriel. Abby will go back up to 6. Elusive goes away. Feet goes away. She upkeeps all of her other spells for free. And then
comes a moment of truth.
Frenzy on Zuriel.
That's going to pass.
All right.
Okay, but he's only have 2 initials and 1 fury to use.
Right.
Okay.
But we're in a good spot, and that's okay. All right. Start with the important stuff now. Hex Hunters are gonna go. They're gonna walk.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna walk up to here. He's gonna walk to there. This one's gonna walk over to here. This one's just gonna scoot and stay in his back. Okay. We're gonna start with the leader into number 3 in the back. At 7.
Yep.
That'll hit. Pow 10.
That's good.
Alright. We're not gonna battle wizard. Number 4 into number 2 in the back.
Mm-hmm.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep.
And then Pow 10. We'll get him.
No, 7 and 4. But you're 7-4. You're 7 base. 9 because of the back.
7. Plus 2 because back arc, so 9.
Okay, yeah. I understand 7 with the back arc. No, but yeah, sure. And the damage roll was a 7. So that's going to kill. Yeah, continue.
Okay. We're gonna do Baal. He's gonna smack the Thrall Warrior.
Okay.
That'll hit. He is a weapon master.
Going to kill.
Yep. He is going to battle wizard. And we'll throw a spray targeting Alexia.
Okay.
So that'll get 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Magic 7. So the Legion of Lost Souls will hit.
That's going to hit. Yep.
Alexia will hit.
That's not. Yep.
It's a POW 12, so Legion of Lost Souls.
Going to kill.
And then Alexia.
That's going to kill too.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Sorry, you are POW 12, right?
POW 12.
So that's dice -3, so yeah, that's 7 damage.
Okay. And then number 2 is going to hit number 1.
Mm-hmm. Going to hit.
Yep. And then POW
It's
10.
going to kill.
Cool. They're done. The Virtue Champ is going to go. He's going to run. To there.
Mm-hmm.
Proteus is going to go and just turn sideways.
Okay.
We're going to take a claw into the defender. At 7. That'll hit. Dice +1.
It's going to kill automatically.
We are going to take our second claw into number 2.
Mm-hmm.
This.
It's going to miss.
Take our tentacles into him.
Mm-hmm. That's going to
That'll
hit.
hit. It's POW 16.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dice minus dice of 4.
Does
No.
3.
You have Grievous here or not?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't get a tough roll.
Grievous and snacking, so we'll snack him too. Not that it matters. Oh, it does. I'm down 3 health. So we'll snack and heal back all 3.
And I'm removed from play, so I can't be resurrected.
Then we will buy a claw into number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Thank
hit.
you.
POW 19 off 1. We'll snack him.
And again, you have Grievous, right?
Yep.
Yep.
We will buy a tentacle into the leader model. 13
Going to
hits.
hit.
POW
Yep.
16.
That's
So
good.
off 4 does 3. That will drag him base
No,
to
3
base.
damage. Okay.
Then we will buy a claw. 7, 11
Miss.
misses. Okay, we'll.
Yep.
We'll just leave him there. It's fine.
Okay.
Absylonia is gonna go. Absylonia is gonna charge.
Mm.
Like that.
Mhm.
Max 7. We'll
Going
hit.
to hit, that's going.
POW 15.
Yep, it's going to kill automatically.
Yep. We will refuge over to here. We are going to spend 4 to heal, or spend 3 to heal Zuriel 3.
I don't want to rush you, but you only have 30 seconds left.
Yep, I saw.
Okay, that's
So-
all. That,
And then
are you going to
Zuriel.
activate?
Oh,
Okay.
just gonna do one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
And Zuriel's gonna go and just scoot over to here.
Okay,
And now I'm done.
okay, let's add a few seconds because with the pausing and unpausing you lost a few. There.
Sure.
Okay. Good news, and you're going to score 2 points, right? Actually, no,
Score
1 point
1.
on your because your salute managed to be left alive and contesting both things. So, okay, good news. I have 9 minutes. Bad news. I don't think I can win unless I do enough stuff so that you have to take actions on your turn. I can try to kill Surian with the Decimator. And if I do that, try to run the crew chief into the person and try to the Virtue Champion doesn't have anything, right? Stealth or anything like that.
Nope, he's just a 13-18 with 8 boxes.
Okay. So I can try to use Crosse to kill as many Hex Hunters as I can. And the British champion, of course. Because now I can move like here and have 2 or 3, actually 2 Hex Hunters within my less than 5 inches and just shoot them through stealth. And the Decimator can just move so. So then the crew chief can go. Sorry. Actually, this will be a charge, right?
Yep.
Like so.
No.
No.
No, because I'm into. Okay, no. Okay, so but I can just move here with a legal movement, so then the crew chief can run like here. Sorry, not there because I'm going to get a free strike. No, like here. So I'm contesting the. Who do I want the flag bearer? No, well. Igual that the if I can get 0 or not. So let's begin my turn. I'm going to power up the Decimator. I'm going to give him all focus to him. I'm going to leave him 4. I'm not going to upkeep Nanto's Resolve because there is no point on it. And then with Ghostly, I can ignore my own models, right? And yours, if I have enough.
I don't think you ignore models.
What is the question?
You can advance through terrain and obstacles without penalty, and can advance through obstructions if it has enough movement to move.
Obstructions.
Yeah, Ghostly is not incorporated.
So,
you cannot move through any models.
Yeah. You can't be targeted by free strikes, but you still have to go around models.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to start activating Crosse. He's going to move here, like we said. And I'm going to okay, so I'm going to have 2 shots.
Sure.
Because I can't use the 3 souls now. So I'm going to boost a shot against number 1. No, against the virtual champion. So I get 4 dice and drop 1.
It hits.
Should be enough to hit. And boost damage.
Armor 18.
Yep, and I power 12. So that's dice minus 6. So that's 10 damage. So that's 4 damage to the virtual champion, right?
Yep.
Okay, and let's go again. Going to hit. It's no damage. That has to be the worst roll ever. And for that.
That is not great.
No. Okay. So let's go with the Decimator. Going to move here. Going to start hitting Suriel. What's your defense?
13.
13. So I need an 8 to hit, right?
7.
No, 6.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, let's try to hit without boosting. That's going to hit, and I have sustained attack, so all my attacks are going to hit.
Yep.
So, and your armor?
19 because of unyielding.
Okay, so dice of 2. So that's 1 damage to the 5.
Sure.
Going to boost. Sorry, not boost, going to buy. And I'm going to hit automatically, so it's damage. So that's 9 to the 3. Going to buy.
3. Sure.
That's no damage. and that's going to be 8 to the 4.
8 to the 4. Okay.
Okay, you don't have spirit and you don't have body.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now the Resolute is going to hit Proteus because he can. Going to hit. That's going to be dice of 5. That's going to be 1 damage to the 1. And I'm ready engage. But you don't have body, but still if you hit me you are going to kill me. So and I'm engaged with you, right? So Real is engaging the crew chief. So I get a free strike anyway. So this turn you don't have to. All you have to do is to kill the Resolute and win.
Yep. Because end of this turn, I'll score 1 more to go to 2. If I kill the Resolute, then it's 3-4.
Yep. So roll for the first strike, I guess.
Mat 8, Mind is still in.
Yeah,
So
that's going to.
16.
And I think we can just finish the game here.
Sure.
You had 25 seconds to do the attack and all the things, so I think
Yeah,
it's
I have 25
more
seconds to do a frenzy check and 1 attack, hopefully.
that should be enough. So let's say that you have enough time to, if
Sure.
you want to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Outside of the
let's see if I can pull this off. Because if I
Okay.
just roll badly, like... So end of your turn, I go up to 2.
Yep, and now to clarify, if you kill the Resolute, what happens is you score both the flag and the square zone, and you go and the flag on your flag again too, so you go 5,
Yep.
and you win the game automatically.
Yes. So we have to go... Fury comes
You
off
have-
Proteus.
You have the Frenzy Surreal, right?
Zuriel goes down to 2.
Yep.
Frenzy check on Zuriel.
That's
He's
going
fine.
to pass again, like a champ.
He's just a killer. Proteus is going to go. He's going to swing.
That's
That
going
hits,
to,
pound
yep.
19.
so
hits
that's
him.
going to kill
Then everything else activates and I end my turn.
with 5 seconds to spare, like
Yep.
plenty of time,
So yeah.
and that's going to be game.
End of turn, I would score 3. So
I mean, there's a reason you get to the finals of the BTC, right?
I'm sorry.
There is a reason you get to the finals of the BTC.
Yeah, dumb luck. Dumb luck got me there. Trust me, it's not because I'm good. It's because I'm lucky.
I liked my list much better than Serkova's. I mean, I made a mistake on the positioning of the jacks on turn 1. It should be the other way around, like the decimator here and the defender here, because the decimator needs to be forward up because he has a shorter gun, and so I should have deployed like here and run directly.
So honestly, I thought like running up to threaten that big area was a good plan. I think the defender, instead of standing there and going, I'm just going to try and get line of sight, should have gone from like here and just moved back this way, because you have such a long range on him. Giving up
Yes,
one.
but I needed something to. Well, I have the Tamari Advocate.
Yep.
But I needed two pieces to contest the sun, because otherwise, if you kill just the Advocate, and you can easily score 2 points here.
I can. The problem is because I think my melee threat range is so much more than yours, that if you don't take advantage of the fact that your guns threaten so far, then I can just do kind of what I did, where you have these big scary guns, but I can get to them fast enough that.
Yep, I should have stayed a little bit behind there, and same with the legions. I should have sent just the one and have the rest in position to, like, behind the wall, in a position that your hex bolts are going to have a hard time hitting.
Yep.
Because I'm going to have concealment, and then use the vengeance move to move to the other side, and then start doing the killing you in melee on my turn.
Yeah, I think if you had the defender and the decimator, like the decimator here and the defender back here, you put one of the resolutes back on the side behind the house, and the advocate in there.
That's true. At least you don't get the zone. I think you still get the flag.
Best case scenario, yeah, I would get the flag.
Yes, because here behind the house, I can't be within 4 inch of the flag.
Right. But giving up 1 point and getting 2 or 3 turns of shooting in is
Especially because I force you to, if you haven't, after that shot with the decimator, if you haven't used the feed within the defender and the decimator, Produce could have. I had a shot at killing Produce
right.
with my guns
hmm
before you could fit.
Right. And I think that's a thing I had to watch out for, was keeping both of my heavies out of range of both guns. Like, if I was in range of one of them, I think I'm okay. If I had to
Yes,
take
but-
both of them, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's a chance I just one shot and one out of the table, and that you are in a very bad position. And again, in the second turn, I should have moved Cross like here, like instead of keeping way on the back, move him more forward to be able to support the Legionnaires here against the Hex Hunter and the British champion. I mean, after that 2-1-1-1 roll, of course, maybe
that was rough.
But in a normal way, Cross should be able to kill the British champion either with the extra dice and boosting with focus, or just by removing 3 souls, having 1 on me. So I'm automatically boosted and I still have the additional die.
So that was the other thing that kind of didn't come up. The Virtue Champion has, it's called Soul Static. So you don't actually get souls from any of my stuff within 5 inches of him. So until you kill him...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, my plan was to kill him first because of the flag in this case.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
I think you have to get rid of him first to be able to get the souls you need to do other stuff.
Yeah. And Cross can go up to 5 souls.
Mhm.
So the ideal... But at least the goers help a lot, because I get 3 free souls that I wouldn't have gotten in any other situation. So yeah.
Yep.
In this case, you didn't have any guns, but against a gun line, I can just use them as shield guards. So it's like double duty.
Yep. And they're there to repair and be annoying anyway, so...
Yes, and in the end, the mechanic ended up being somewhat relevant for repairing the decimator.
Yep.
I wasn't planning on that, but the vengeance move allowed me to do that, of all things.
Mm-hmm. That's a neat little trick. It's one I
So,
didn't think of, honestly, was using vengeance to give them a 9-inch move effectively to be able to get to repair stuff.
Yeah. So, Ryan, I hope you had fun during this game.
I did. It was a great time. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Like always, if you're watching on YouTube, on the description down below, you're going to have the link to the Blight Bringers podcast and your game in the finals of the BTC. If someone wants to watch you play again and hasn't watched that,
Ugh,
you can
please
watch
don't
it.
watch that. I made so many mistakes.
Okay. I have to do it. I mean, you were on that game, so it's only right. or I can link just like the whole playlist, and people can see any of the 3 games. So
That
there's
might be.
there's a 66 chance that they watch other games of yours.
Watch Avery's game. She won. That's an important game to watch. Ignore me though.
I pretty much enjoy as a troll player the Helga 2 game, because that's one of my... I mean, my favorite Cygnar caster is Cray, so Helga is basically Cray in trolls, but actually minions, but Benches of Dunya mixed in trolls too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Helga 2 is such a cool caster, and I don't see her that much, and I wish I saw her more. Like, that model is just so cool.
Yeah. I think the fact that minions don't have any cavalry units hurts a little bit, because you can go like full cavalry, which is something that you can do in Cygnar. And be like, all my models are cavalry, deal with it.
So what you're saying is we need to start petitioning Privateer Press for like pig cavalry? Ooh,
Yeah.
all right, I have an idea. Hear me out here. We're gonna get
Okay.
like a 3-man character cavalry unit. We'll put them in minions. We'll call them Helga's Angels.
Okay. And they are in motorbike. They're basically Valkyries in motorbikes.
Exactly.
I'm so in. Where do they sign for that to happen?
I don't know. Do we need to start like a petition?
Yeah.
Bribe Faye?
I mean,
maybe? I don't know.
To start with, there is a whole cycle of light cavalry that should be completed, if we're being honest. Because Retribution doesn't have light cavalry, Trollblood doesn't have any light cavalry, Mercenaries doesn't have any light cavalry.
I mean, Retribution doesn't need any more things. They have tridents. They can crutch on them for another 5 years.
Yeah, but as a magic player, I like when the cycles are complete, So I need in the light cavalry cycle to be completed.
All right, that's fair.
So you can have like, I don't know, gun mages and horses with a spear and have crossbow and call it a day.
Give them all the
You
lands
need-
when nobody will play them. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And for Trollbloods, you have like two pygmies on a buffalo, one riding it and one with a long rifle, kind of like the
Oh, like the what are they called for minions?
the Efreet scouts.
Yes.
Yes, but instead of the Efreets being like two pygmies and a buffalo, and that's light cavalry.
I like this.
Okay.
That's a cool plan. I like that. I want to see that.
Unless you want to go like, okay, long riders are the light cavalry because now we have Trollbloods with heavy armor on top of armored bears, and that's the actual heavy cavalry.
Well, if we're gonna go that route, you have to put like axers on bears, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Thresher bears, let's go.
And then the others are the light cavalry.
There's no
Comparison.
possible way this is fine.
Okay. Once again, thank you very much, Ryan, for being here.
Yeah.
And next Saturday, let me check what's the schedule. I should have prepared this in advance, but technical troubles are part of our brand here.
Preparation is for people who have time.
Yeah, money for blockers. That's the equivalent. Okay. Ta-tan. No. We got a guy from the Uruguayan meta called Ezequiel, and he's going to be playing Infernals. So actually, Hearts of Darkness. No, Hearts of Darkness, not the other theme.
What caster?
Now, what's the theme that allows you to take things from other factions?
Hearts of Darkness.
Hearts of Darkness. Okay, that one.
Yeah, but what caster do you know?
Or maybe we see Squid and he plays Amadeus and having like a very good time. That's it.
Fine.
No, but for Brawlmachinin, you cannot do like it has to be a War Machine caster, right?
Yes, but again, it's my show, so I can do whatever. So if I want to play against an Infernal Master, I can, right? I mean, we don't have to follow the epic list, or we can do a cross versus cross game because Crosse2 is also in Infernal. Like the Spider-Man meme, just two Spider-Man pointing at each other. We can do that with Captain Cross.
Both of them just pointing their guns at each other like, I'm the real Cross.
Exactly. It's going to be a double cross.
Did you just?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I mean, you heard I have a daughter, so of course I'm doing that jokes on live. So, with that note, we're going to say bye-bye to everyone who watched, and if you're watching on YouTube, remember to check the description for all the Ryan stuff. Bye-bye.
Ready?